Hello and welcome. Asha Light Eagle Whispers Healing with my ancestors, and I'm going to do a reading for Nancy, as she have asked about her job. So let's look at the cards. So she's asking if she should sign some papers or not, and she's a little bit scared of how that will progress and so on. So I am going to try to do this reading for her. And the first thing that she's receiving is the Chariot, which for me talks about that she is going to start on a new journey, new opportunity. And she's a little bit sort of like, how should I take this contract or not? What should I do? She's a little bit torn in between. But at the same time, she knows what is the right. She knows, and she wants to stand up for herself at the same time. And then she receives the Fool, which talks about that she feels like she's stepping into an area that will be a lot for her, I guess, to learn, to understand, and to work with. But at the same time, I guess, and she wants to do it by heart. And somehow, I don't know if this is by working with children or not, or if it's all sorts of ages, but I think that she's going to come in contact with children and youth, younger people somehow, is what I'm feeling with her reading. And it's going to work out in a very positive, good way for her when she takes this opportunity, because she's going to step into a new world, a new understanding. And I know that when you take a work that has to do with something that you're not aware of completely, because a person who can use their vision, for an example, or their ears, will never understand how it is not to have this sense. Do you call it like that? For an example, me, I am almost blind. So a person who, and I'm blind on one eye, and the other one eye I can see like under 1% or something like that. So I see shadows and shapes. And a person who, for an example, me, if I wouldn't be blind on one eye, I would never understand the blind person's world completely, because many people think that a blind is dark, is black color that you're seeing, but it's not. It's colorless. So there is no color. It's like when I could see before, and when I used my sight much more, the side that is blind, it was like a part of me, part of that side, part of my face wasn't there, sort of. That's emptiness. It was like emptiness if I didn't try to look at myself with just one eye and the little I could see then, which was maybe 3% or 2% or something like that. So yeah. So that's how it is. So yeah, you're stepping into a new world, and this will bring you a lot of teaching, a lot of learning, and I think that you're going to enjoy and grow, and you will open up a completely different. It's like raising people's voices is what you are going to do, and communication, and that will just bring you positivity. It will bring you growth and joy, and it's going to you're going to go into a new opportunity. You're going to sign the papers, and I don't think that you should be scared, because people truly want you on board. and you should not fear, because you see, you put your fears in all this and you wonder, will this work out? Am I taking something over my head? Because your fears are so big. But at the same time, you want to do this with love. You want to put love into all this. And this is also talking about, but moving forward into something a little bit different, a little bit more. And I think that it will just do you some good, even if there is fears in all this. So don't fear. Open up and take that opportunity with open hands, because you are going to do absolutely well. Oh, I just had to have a sip of my coffee. The next thing that you're receiving is a little bit around your home, which talks about that you're having some sort of conflict. You're having some sort of conflict and you want to resolve that conflict. You want some balance in between. This can be a little bit with the economical situation, but I don't think it's a lot. I think that it's more on health level. I'm getting health with this. So maybe someone at your home is having health issues, problems, and you're trying to balance all that. And that's easier said than done, because you're focusing so much. You're putting a lot of effort, a lot of focus on what you're doing. And sometimes that can be, devastating, and you're trying to be sharp and say how you feel, but at the same time, you're showing, a complete feeling in all this. You're showing complete feeling, and you're waiting to receive some, for me, this talks about receiving some sort of news that is coming your way. And the paper is, you're going to sign the paper, you're going to sign the contract, and you're going to work together with someone else to make things, work out in the best way that you can. And your colleagues and people that will be around you in this area will love you. And you're going to build up yourself, build up your strength together with, other people by learning, but also sharing and showing. And then the next thing is you're receiving the Emperor, which for me talks about that you're going to try to focus to have things under control in all the way. And the control is going to be towards, I think, someone in your household that has health issues. And so it's like you're going to manage so many things at the same time, and you're feeling that, am I ready for this task or not? So what will be within the near future? A success. You're going to make a success. You're going to try to, again, have that control, under control. And you're going to have communications when it comes to expanding and learning. And that communication will just do you some justice, because you're going to make a success at work. When it comes to a partner of yours, I think that someone needs boundaries a little bit, and you're treating this person. See, you're having Joker here. So I believe that you're treating this person like a child a little bit. It's like you're watching over this person like an angel, seeing to each and every need of this person. But you need to remember yourself, and there is a child. I think that you have, I wonder if you have a child. Yes, you do. You must have a child. And anyways, this is, you have a son. I think that you have a son, and your son is going to talk to you about something that you need to think about. And because you're having some sort of worries and nightmares of things, and this person doesn't agree with how you're treating this other person at home. It's like you're not having any discipline, boundaries, routines. It's like I would like to almost say that you're saying yes into everything. I don't know if it's like that or not, but for me is how I get this. And this person doesn't agree completely. He feels that it's time for you to look at yourself, and this person, son of yours, I think is going to face or is facing some difficulties on his own. And what I'm getting with him is that there is a start when it comes to either, I was about to say family, but I don't think that he is starting to have a family. I think that he has a family, that he is committed in some sort of a relationship with someone, and there is a joy in it. But somehow there have been a little bit things have been happening a little bit that he can't control over. So it's like he have faced some difficulties in his own family a bit. And somehow I'm getting that this person isn't close to you. So it might take time to travel. I don't know if it's if this person is overseas or something. I don't think so. Somehow I'm feeling with this person that either this person can be on a move, travel sometimes, or have been traveling. There is something with him and travel that I'm trying to understand, that I'm just picking up. I'm just trying to understand. Let me just see what the spirit wants me to. There is something between him and travel, and I'm not feeling that I am on Earth. I know it sounds crazy now. Jesus. It's not by water, so it has to be. It's like planes. So maybe he's up in the air or something, traveling somehow. I don't know. I can't explain that. It's just something that is coming, and I'm not understanding that completely. But he and travel has some sort of meaning in air, travel and air, and by plane, I guess. And it wouldn't surprise me if this little beautiful boy of yours, son of yours, is spiritual too, and is quite open into it, and is using the spirituality, using his gut into what he see. And I think that he is amazed. It's like he have been through spiritual experiences that have been big for him, and I think that he have had experience. I don't know if it's by being a child, because I'm getting a child and youth somehow. It's like both, so maybe it's both. So he have had very strong experience, spiritual experience, and that can have to do with travel. It doesn't, but it can. This is how I'm getting that. I hope it's not sounding crazy, but this is what is coming through. And I'm getting the word past, travel and past. I don't understand this, Nancy. You have to explain. If you know what I'm talking about, you have to explain this to me, because I don't have a damn clue. But him, travel and past. So maybe he have memories. Can that be correct of me saying so? Memories or dreams? I'm not sure which is. This is so hard for me, because I'm not doing a reading for your son. I'm doing a reading for you, but he's coming in here. So I'm just going with the flow as always. But he have experienced some either dreams or memories from past. And I don't know if your son is working with art of some sort, or have been doing some art, because I'm getting art with him as well. Uh, yeah. I'm just going to let it be because I don't understand that, and I'm not doing a reading for him. So I'm just going to go with your reading, complete with your reading. But I'm sorry, but it's when things comes, from above, you need to just walk with it, and that's how I am doing. So don't think me mad. Uh, anyways, but yeah, your son is a very strong personality. So what have been in your past is that things have been you have been struggling to maintain that balance by saying no to people a little bit, and I don't think that you're scared, but I somehow feel that you have been like an observer, learning things, going through different stages, different awakenings, and you have gone through this step by step. And by communicating and understanding, and sometimes even rushing things forward, is how you have done, which didn't you always, which didn't you always the good, but it wasn't bad either. It was it turned out at the end as a success because you went through that, you found balance, you untangled yourself from something, and a lot of things for you got fulfilled. It's like dreams getting fulfilled for you, and dreams getting fulfilled for your family. Somehow, I don't know if you have one more child or not, but it's like there is a younger energy. I'm just trying to understand this. There is a younger energy. I don't know if this is another child, if you have 2 children, or if this... But there is a younger energy somehow. I don't know. Either a younger child, or... It's like you're seeking comfort. You have been seeking comfort in something. It's like someone have been shielding you, protecting you, giving you love, opportunity, showing you compassion, a companion. I don't know. I'm trying to have an understanding. It's like having dreams. It's like someone is giving you a lot of unconditional love, and you're feeling overwhelmed with joy and happiness for having this younger person at your side. I'm just trying to understand, is this another child, or can it be either... Sometimes people will find comfort in their animals. Yeah, maybe that's that. I don't know, maybe you're having... If you're not having another child, if you don't have 2 children, okay, then this might be you have an animal who is by your side and who maybe you're treating like a child. So it can be like that as well. And that have given you a lot of opportunities. And this little person, I was almost about to say little person, but this little soul have, is helping you to, when you're feeling low and sad and hurt, this little soul will comfort you. And because you are going through a lot of pain, and this little soul is helping you to is like this little soul seeing you. So either child or animal is seeing your needs, helping you to work out when it comes to your sad heart, because you can be sometimes heartbroken, and you can be very hurt sometimes. when it comes to feelings. And as this was upside down, it talks that it is telling me that you have a depression sometimes, and you need to learn boundaries for things, set boundaries, and this is something to do with the past. How this will end for you. Ooh, I love the ending. So how this will end for you is joy, positivity within family, within your work as well. You're going to, this is going to take some time to resolve, and you're going to do well. You should not worry for that, okay? And you're going to grow in all this, grow and just, you know, expand. There is going to be sometimes conflicts if you can learn this in a complete positive way or not. And yes, you're going to. So you're going to fall on conflicts, but you're going also to, step into something new, and you're going to learn that. It's like communication will be important for you in your work and in what you're going to do. And this is going to bring you joy. This is going to bring the communication more in a stable way. It's like getting to know a different world. So it's going to do you very, very well. And the change will be huge. And somehow, Nancy, somehow this is not new for you. You have already sort of gone through. It's like you're part of this. You feel, you know it. So it's part of you. So, you know, it's just for you to jump in. Don't be afraid to work with your feelings, and let go of your darker thoughts, which you're going to have sometimes. Let go of that and just step into that something new, and let that, you know, overjoy you in all the possible ways, you know. Let that overjoy you. Let that be something positive and good. How this will end will that you're going to communicate, you're going to be you're going to feel like you have to focus a lot on your work and on what you are going to face and do, which will be important for you. And I don't know, do you have, is your partner having difficulties with health that you're worried for? Because this is upside down, so this person, your partner of yours, have to have health issues. I'm just trying to tap into that energy. I don't know. What I'm getting is that your partner is having health issues, and it's something that is slowly breaking down. It's an issue that is breaking it up step by step. So, what I am getting with this, I don't know if he has. MS or Parkinson, or I don't have a clue. It's like this is an illness that isn't easy. It's like something is breaking him, and it's like his health is breaking. This is taking step by step going forward. So it's like he's, I don't know. I almost want to say fading away. Wow, I'm getting emotional in all this. Yeah, and so don't be, you know, I don't know if your partner is scared that he's not going to have enough of attention, or if it's you who is scared of not giving the enough of attention. Don't, you know, you need to think of yourself a little bit. Sometimes you need to breathe and do something more because otherwise you're going to drown in all that. You have a very strong belief in things, but you're also having a very strong open mind, I think. It's like with this Hierophant, what I'm getting is that you need to listen to the communication that comes to you from above, from the universe. It's like look at the signs without being scared to take them in, because you're receiving signs. And I don't know if you have recently felt like you have a change of guide, and you're going to have free guides helping you through this journey of your work, and it's going to just do you some well. And there is another person that you're going to work with, make things work for you in a positive way. And there is another, this person wants to sort of hurry you up, and so on. Don't get tempted. Don't rush yourself. Take your time. Take your time without rushing yourself, because if you're going to rush yourself, then you're going to regret that. Okay, stay focused instead. Don't jump into what other people want, and go through some sort of it's like there is going to be some sort of celebration coming in for you, but at the same time that person might communicate discommunication. So there is someone that might commit some sort of discommunication, or maybe you're giving comfort to someone who can't handle their feelings, their thoughts. Maybe you're listening to someone's problems, or people's problems. I don't know, but it's like you see there is someone that wants to hurry you up in all this, and you're a little bit scared. Don't be scared, and don't get tempted. Take your time. It's time for you to battle this. It's time for you to untangle yourself and to believe that you can, because you're not nothing is impossible. You need to remember that nothing is impossible. Everything is possible, and you can get out of the chains if you want to. It's like it's time to remove the shackles from your hands, and it's time to step into that joyful situation and just make it and be focused completely. And there is going to be a celebration for you, and that celebration will be in a positive, good way, and you are going to face also some sort of, as I said, miscommunication. There is going to be some disruption, but I don't believe that it's nothing that you can't handle. So this is what is coming up in your reading. Please let me know how this reading resolves with you or not, and if this did help you in any way. If there is anything more that I can do, just let me know. And the extra cards, where did I put them? Because I did pick some cards for you. I just don't remember what I did put them. Oh, here they are. And here you receive, I did take some oracle cards for you. And you need to remember abundance, okay? You have abundance, and it talks about summertime. It talks about love. Love ripens and blossoms. Fruitfulness. And this is all for your job. Now is your time to shine, being artistic and creative, new projects, present new ideas about abundance. All you undertake bears will bear fruit. So this is just telling you, move forward, because you're going to do fine, you're going to do well, you know. It's going to be fruitful, it's going to do you some, you know, good. Flowering moon is what you're receiving, so it will just do you some perfect. The next card that you're receiving is spiritual worker. Yay! Oh wow. And offering. So for me, this talks about that you're going to use a lot of your intuition when you're going to take this work and step into this world. You are going to expand with your communication. It's like you're going to communicate with people through your spiritual channel, but also through the language. And I think it will just do you absolutely good. And this talks about seeking search for your own truth. Be attentive, follow your intuition, be of service to others. See, they are saying be service to others. Find peace within. Do not abuse power. Live in unity with self and spirit. Okay? It's so beautiful. Whew, I'm going to fall off my chair. Communication. I mean, Nancy, see, you're receiving the wolf. Communication, calling the down. So it's calling for you. It is a call. It is your call. I hope you get this. I wish I was there to shake you a little bit. So, social connections, friendships, family, groups, speak clearly. See, this has to do with speech. Listen to, make your voice heard. So you're going to help people by making their voice heard by speech, by communication. Social media, in social media, maybe even as well. Be careful what you share. Be careful what you share on social media only, so that will not, you know, bite you later on. And then you receive drum, sweetheart. Drummer. I don't know if you know the meaning of drum, but I think you should know at least. So celebrations are forthcoming. Energy, movement, rhythm, dance, exercise, great times ahead. Great times ahead. Spend time in company. So you're going to spend time with a lot of people. So I love your cards. You know, all are, I asked about your work and how this is going to be. Is it for you? And there is a absolutely yes in it. You should not even consider, should I or should I not? Yes, you should, because you're going to make people's voices heard, and it's an absolutely beautiful opportunity. Don't give it up, because then you're going to regret in the future. So just step into it. You're going to do fine. Don't have low self-esteem, and don't be sad and scared when it comes to not spending enough time with your partner, because you need to be a little bit selfish, and you need to breathe and do something else than just being someone's nurse or caretaker or something like that. I hope I'm not sounding too harsh, but you need to hear the words, and that's that. Anyways, hugs and blessings, and please let me know how this made you, how this did resonate with you, Nancy. And blessings. And thank you everyone for listening, hearing Asha Light Eagle Whispers Healing with my ancestors, as always. And many blessings. If you want a session like this, you can book one. And you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. Send me a message before you add me so that I know who you are, because I don't add people easily, especially on Facebook. I have reduced a lot of people. So yeah. So till next time, blessings. And today at Eastern Standard Time, between 3 and 4 p.m., between 2 and 4 p.m., I should say 2 and 4 p.m. Canadian Toronto time, I'm going to do a live feed on Facebook. We'll do mini reads, and you're welcome to join. So blessings.